Hi guys, welcome to the Channel of Love. Okay, I'm here with your Sunday service with a little bit of a twist. Oliver twist. Okay, I'm going to use the secret language of colour cards and we're going to do a pick a pile. We'll pick a card, pick a colour. So if I start off with these, I do have the intention behind these messages though, is that it's some weekly guidance for you on some areas that maybe you need to be focusing on this week. So it's like allow your senses to be drawn to a colour. How many piles? Should we just do 3 piles? 3 messages? Okay. I feel like all of the messages will be of benefit. But if anyone would like to timestamp the actual readings, then go for it. But I think watch them all, but pay particular attention to the colour that you're drawn to. Okay, one more. We've got the washing machine on in the background. It said it had 10 minutes left, so we'll let it finish its cycle. Okay, have we finished yet? Right, let's do this. I'm going to put the camera down whilst I pull some of the other cards that are going to go with the colour that you've chosen. It just gives you time to, we don't definitely want to see this colour here. How many cards? I'm not going to get all these messages out, but I can keep them with that colour. That's absolutely fine. You come out first. You'll see what you see. The sun's come out. That's awesome. The first colour that we have is emerald. Calm your mind, body and soul and tap in to some colour therapy. Here's your Sunday dose of therapy. Now you've got quite a lot of cards with this one. Tangerine. Be spontaneous and have fun. And then we have chocolate, but it does want you to see the colour that's behind it, which is aqua. Look at the aqua there. Oh, okay, it's coming to clear vision now. It's a bit blurry, the writing on the aqua card. Well, it is through my line of sight. Chocolate. Nourish your body and soul. And then it says experience. Nourish your body and soul. I'll put those down like that. They are the 3 colours. You can make sense of this. Let me just get it lined up for them. Okay. You focus on these colours. And I'm not going to adjust the camera. I can see that you've got quite a lot of light over emerald here. That is the colour I am drawn to, is emerald. So it's illuminated there. It's like what's the watch how like the shadow moves here. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Okay, let me carry on and pull some cards and you digest these ones. I'm pulling some Archangel Oracle cards to go with your pile. I think it's a good time to take like a moments of silence. Okay. The Power of Love activation cards. Okay, what else shall we use? Romance angels. And I think we're going to add a Archangel Power Tarot card, and then if I need to pull any more cards as I'm actually reading the individual messages, I will do that. So let's pull an Archangel Power Tarot card. 1, 2 or 3. Okay. I think that's, well, you need to choose 1, 2 or 3. But we can have 1, 2 or 3 tarot cards to go with each message. Okay. Look at the reflection on the romance angels on the tangerine side. Be spontaneous and have fun. Okay. One, two. How about you? 1. 1 to 1. Let's have a 1-to-1 session. Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. Let's come back. Oh. Where are you off to? Right. Pile 1 is emerald. Pile 2, tangerine. And pile 3, chocolate. Chocolate. Chop chop. Pile number 3. We're getting on with it, emerald. Let's go off to the Emerald City. If you chose pile number 1, here is your message. I think you've been crying. Clear your mind, body and soul. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. It feels like you've been through a real cleansing process. Pile number 1, emerald. You've kind of been... It's interesting because I'm feeling the Dorothy energy coming through. Might just need to adjust this bit of hair. Hey, look, we're escaping. You escaped to Oz. And that's because you wasn't happy at home. I mean, Dorothy even went to, like, see a fortune teller. It's still going to fall out, isn't it? Should we get on with the story, Lucy? Yes. So Dorothy went to... She found herself far away from home. But along the way, she actually assisted. She was everyone's strength. And it was what Glinda said to her, was you had the power all the time. You just needed to realise it. So Dorothy here, which I feel is you, you've been on some kind of voyage, and along the way you've helped others to find themselves. And it's like you're ready to return home. There's no place like home. Emerald, calm your mind, body and soul. And I feel like when you are it's at this point of realisation, you understood that you was home. Okay. Everyone found comfort within Dorothy, apart from the Wicked Witch. Dorothy was a threat. Okay. And it was all to do with the bloody dog, wasn't it, really? Toto's fault, really. He's the one who originally kind of snapped at the witch of the village because she smacked the dog. Okay, right. We've got a decision to make. We've got a decision to make. We've got a decision to make. Let's go with this. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary waste. I felt this crying energy. Whoa, got a bit choked up then. Felt this this teary energy with this teardrop. Release yourself from the past. Doesn't say that. Release yourself from that which holds you back, which will be your past. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So this is you. The devil. The devil. It's the devil card. It's decision though. I want to say this is about you actually believing that people look at you for guidance. You make others brave. Okay. If you have a think about it, I believe when they actually got into Oz, like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man and the Lion, I believe all kind of hid behind Dorothy. She was their source of strength. Ooh, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I feel it's been a really tough journey, a voyage to actually find yourself. Look at these guardian angels over both of you, because I felt with the trust card here, this was kind of trust that you will, you help others to find themselves. And through that service, you will have what your heart desires. This is energy here of you kind of unlocking the cages and setting people free. There's one left behind here. He's not flying away. So he's there through his own choice, his own decision. You need to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Let's have a look at the activation card, freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. It's like if you set it free, if it comes back, it was meant to be. I feel this energy of it never left. Okay. Let's read the freedom card, seeing as that cycle has finished. The washing machine has let us know. Let's have a look at this freedom. Gone to self-love. Your natural state of being is one of boundless freedom and joy. Don't suppress your God-given potential by weighing yourself down with other people's opinions or expectations. Get in the daily habit of setting the intention to be yourself and allow yourself to love who you show to the world. If you present a false face in order to feel accepted, you are doing a disservice to your soul and to its mission. Embrace the freedom to be you, because anything else is giving away your power. But don't neglect the necessity of self-reflection and contemplation. Engaging in introspection affords you the opportunity to see your actions clearly and from a different perspective. When you begin to view your life objectively, an incredible feeling of empowerment and freedom overtakes you. In this awareness, you are able to identify how you reacted to various situations. Were your responses ego-based, or did you demonstrate compassion for another? Knowing this, You can be vigilant with respect to your reactions to any situation. This card doesn't mean you're at liberty to behave badly or with judgment. Instead, it gives you the freedom to let love and compassion be your guide. You are the sum of all positive, negative, and neutral experiences and behaviours. Good, bad, or indifferent, they have made you who you are today. So honour them all and learn from them. Now, the devil energy was coming up here where I said, you're the devil. And this is about you actually understanding your ego. And I feel that because it says about let go of your past, it's like your past is holding you back. And it's you knowing the good, the bad, the indifferent that lies within you. Actually, just the consciousness of it, forgiving yourself and learning from those lessons. You have to trust that it's all in order. Let's read the actual 15, the decision card. So it's a major arcana that's come out. You are being called to break free of anything that is holding you back. Archangel Jophiel can help you release any feelings of helplessness or fear that are creating a sense of entrapment. The good news is that the limitations that you perceive as hindering your progress are self-created and therefore can be uncreated. You can free yourself with the help of God and the angels. Negative thinking can keep you from moving in the direction of your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Jophiel to keep your thoughts flowing in a positive direction. Allow your spiritual wings to carry you away to the life of your dreams. Additional meanings of this card: a focus on material possessions, overspending, a need to detox, a lack of self-confidence and unnecessary worry. So Archangel Jophiel is known as the angel of beauty. She can help you see the positive in any situation. She is also known to visit people via the scent of roses. So if you smell this fragrance, know that she is assisting you in that moment. Ask Archangel Jophiel for guidance whenever you need to be able to see the way clear to freedom and joy. Okay. Whew. Let's have a look at this past that you're forgiving yourself and others for. It's definitely this state of surrender. I just felt like it was a massive cleansing process. As soon as I saw the drop, it's taking out chocolate now, chocolate drop. But that's a water drop. And they're healing tears. And I feel that this is actually welcomed. Okay. The energy of you actually being free of the torment. Let's have a look. Forgiving and learning. Comes before you free yourself. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again, yet your defences are creating barriers to allowing this love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame or unforgiveness you may be holding, and this includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. And what does it take? It takes trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust in the process. In response to your question, the romance angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to the beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences and people, including your romantic partner. This truly is a situation where, with faith, all things are possible. Beautiful message. There are two messages from the Archangel Oracle. The first one is sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings. This comes in perfectly. That's the book. We went to victory. Okay. Sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful gift, and there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you know the truth about situations and people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches, intuitions, and impressions. Spend some time alone in nature to further develop your sensitivity. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals. At home or at work, ask me to help you choose life-affirming foods, beverages, companions, and activities. Know that it's safe for you to feel deep emotions as they're a part of your sensitivity. Visualize the two of us sealed in beautiful bluish white light. This light dissolves any lower energies, transmuting them into love. The light also helps you distinguish between your own feelings and those of other people. So working with Archangel Haniel, Haniel helps us honour our natural cycles, moods and rhythms. She assists us in embracing all aspects of ourselves, including our strengths, setbacks and shadows. Call upon her if you ever feel unsure or bad about yourself. Haniel will help you appreciate yourself and see how beautiful you are right now. Comfort. I was singing in my head, take it easy on yourself. Okay. You're being comforted, feeling very sensitive to the energy. So let's calm your mind, body and soul. Honour yourself and your feelings. Comfort. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And when it said about imagine the two of us, I actually feel this is your masculine. You're both here. You're healing, and he's right there. And it's like you're praying for comfort, and he's there. He never left the cage. He stayed. He never went. Believe that. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. And this has been the case for myself, is that the nights have been more settled. Okay. I feel like I don't have to have, this is interesting, I feel like I don't have to have my door open anymore. And I've actually been going to sleep with it closed. I have actually got up to open it before drifting off into the deep sleep. And it was like, can I have my door closed now? And YouTube sent me a recommendation. And, it's YouTube. This was 55 minutes ago. And it says Grammys 2021. Watch Bruno Mars. Okay, and it's recommend entertainment tonight. And it's showing Bruno at the Grammys, but I've already seen that video. And it's like it's reminding me, I still need to leave my door open. So that you can get in. Okay. It's like it's Santa Claus. That's a beautiful message. Now, because it mentions really about addressing the good, the bad, the indifferent within yourself, the shadow side, I'm going to go to the Oracle of Shadows and Lights for Power 1. And we may be able to conclude this message with this card. Well, I think I'll actually read the Emerald message. At the end, if it's in the book. I think it is. And it will leave you with like an activity to do. But let's first of all, let's have a look at the Oracle of Shadows and Lights. We'll see what the message is. Voodoo in Blue, back off. Card number 22. I'm actually feeling as if you're pushing maybe your Divine Masculine away rather than allowing him energetically to be close to you. I'm not actually feeling that you should be saying to your Divine Masculine, back off. He's there to help and assist you, helping to heal your heart energetically. Let's read the message. 22. About Voodoo in Blue. This fairy is letting you know that it's time to back off from a person or situation that is not in your best interests. That's how I'm reading this. That's not in your best interest. Okay. Your Divine Masculine has your best at heart and on his mind. So I take the pins out. You're just doing it to yourself. And that you may need to be brave and stop being so welcoming of what you actually do not want. Okay. I feel like you need to be welcoming of what you do want. So this blue fairy waving her voodoo doll is letting you know very clearly that you now must tell someone to take a step back. You know you have been overriding your instincts with what seems rational, with misguided desire to help and befriend someone who may not be particularly good for you. Voodoo in Blue doesn't mind if she looks a bit nasty when she gives the back off message. It's like it's not a good look, the nasty look. Nasty. Okay. Nasty boys. I was taken to Janet Jackson. Nasty, nasty boys. No good for me. Do, 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 do. Oh, you nasty boys. Ooh! Interesting. It's an interesting song. I feel like listening to it actually, but we might get picked up on it. We might get picked up on it. Nasty boys, no good for me. Oh, you nasty boys. Okay. You know you have been overriding your instincts with what seems rational, with misguided desire to help and befriend someone who may not be particularly good for you. I felt this energy here of maybe a consideration of like seeing whether your divine masculine would become jealous. If you're seeking just any kind of attention, and you've closed your divine masculine off because you kind of lost faith in the connection and its process, it's like back off, don't take that approach, because he's feeling it as if you closed the door on him. And that's just your own pain. Hurt people want to hurt people, and heal people want to heal people. And this masculine, it looks like he's actually wanting to help heal you, and you're feeling extra sensitive at the moment. And I'm feeling that you're not really used to it. It's kind of back off, I just take care of myself. That kind of energy. It's like I've done it all this time. It's like, don't bother. But actually you do want them to be bothered. You do want them to step forward and take care of you. Voodoo in blue doesn't mind if she looks a bit nasty when she gives the back off message. But where will it get you? It's not very welcoming, and we're working on feeling like home. Rather, she was loud and clear, and that the person pushing her buttons leaves quickly. And that's just you not being able to deal with your own triggers, or what's actually dealing with the energy of what arises within you when maybe you think about the past and you feel hurt. Okay, there's a lot of noise out there, isn't there? So that's your divine masculine who's triggering you, and you will come to recognise that it was all necessary. I'm sure he didn't enjoy a lot of the process, but without that occurring, you would never have taken care of yourself and your own needs. And it's like your soul's needing its counterparts. So will you allow? Sun's coming through. So she wants you to start trusting your instincts, to start valuing being honest above being nice. So this is the energy of kind of saying, well, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay? Your soul knows that it matters, and that's you trying to convince yourself that it doesn't matter. And it's like, no, allow yourself to feel all those feelings that you feel. You're coming through this via those emotions, the sensitivity that you're feeling. So feel it. Oh, my heart's beating. Okay. So instead of trying to please people and be nice, as if to say, oh, it doesn't matter, or not talking about how you actually felt, being scared to address those, to look at all sides of you and tell your story, you're just kind of being nice just so that you don't actually, because you do trigger each other. So by you saying I was hurt, that kind of like triggers the masculine to have to deal with his responsibility of actually feeling maybe he caused that. But you should know the cause of the journey now, the cause. It's a good cause, isn't it? Okay. Let's carry on with this message. You do feel like you need to stay away from someone and to tell that person clearly to stay away from you. And Voodoo in Blue stepping forward to speak with you confirms that your hunches have been ever so right. So have you been pushing your divine masculine away? And I would say unintentionally, but I believe that you know that you've been doing it. That's an intention you're sending out there. You need to be careful that what you're wishing for, it's all coming true. So work on the positive rather than the negative, what you actually are requiring. The divine knows what you're requiring. They're here to take care of your needs, not necessarily your wants, but your needs. Okay. Let's carry on reading this. Voodoo in Blue speaks. You are doing so well right now that you may begin to attract some attention from people who are quite simply opportunistic. And this is about you settling. Okay. And closing the door on your divine masculine. And it's like he's been there the whole time. And you're being kind and wishing to help. And so I'm going to step in and give you a very clear warning. I don't mind if I look like the bad guy. What matters is that you get the message. So it could be, if you fall for this, you could be influenced by a bad boy. Okay, for you to learn the lesson. There is no rush, is there? Okay. But it's like there is someone who's maybe seeking out an opportunity, and it's like they're going to take advantage of your weakness, of you being sensitive and vulnerable. Okay. And all that is due to you've actually pushed away the loving energy that your divine masculine's always had for you, and it's always been with you. So it's time to do a little stay away magic. And while I won't be sending them bad thoughts, after all, there are no pins in my voodoo doll. You, if you take my advice, won't be asking them to come round for tea anytime soon. Your feelings are right on this one. You know what to do. Don't get involved and don't get bullied. You may have to snarl too, a little to get them to stay away. Interesting. I'm feeling some jealousy coming through from the divine masculine as well. So everything is aligned for its own course. Course of reason. Okay. The divination message. You need someone to back right off and give you space. You are not liking them and you're not welcoming them, and you need to be very clear and straight about that, despite all your desires to be a loving and lovely person. So I feel like you may not be being very nicely energetic towards your masculine at the moment, due to the past. Detach from whatever it is that's giving you so much, grief, by asking whether and whoever it is that is irritating you, draining you, or pushing your buttons to leave you for the moment. Be respectful and kind, yet cool at first. But if good intentions are mistaken for a new invitation, be very clear and say away. Stop being so nice that you send very mixed messages. It's banishing time. And I'm feeling here is that that's a very angry card, and you're here to clear your mind, body and soul. And I do not believe for one moment that this reading is saying that you should close the door on your divine masculine and give up on that situation and just fall into the arms of the next boy who comes along. Okay. Emerald, let's finish with this message. Card number 30. And then I'm actually going to pause the video, as I wasn't aware these little readings would be so long. It's not in here. And I said, I think it is. It's not. We have pearl to green. It does later on go from blue to green. Okay, pole number 1, there is your message. Take care, much love, bye for now. Pile number 2, tangerine, be spontaneous and have fun. I had to just pause then, go away, just walk around actually, just to clear that energy from pile number 1. We are here with pile number 2, the light is on, and we have a lot of colour cards. Okay, let's see what's going on with you guys. So we have tangerine, be spontaneous and have fun. We have blue, activate your healing power. Card number 37. Okay, it felt like there was 20, they were 20 leagues ahead. It was like a leap here. It's gone a bit chilly. Okay, we have gold, attract abundance, card number 21. And then we have pearl, connect to the divine. And then we have lavender, connect to body, mind and soul. What was pole number 1 connecting to? Pole number 1, calm your mind, body, soul. And pole number 2 seems to be connecting to body, mind and soul. Okay, card number 44. That's interesting. Let's have a look at this. Someone wanting to have some fun in the sun. Okay, that's your positive place. I feel a bit like trapped in. And then we have blue. Okay, activate your healing power. Card number 37, which is, I felt like 20 steps ahead. Gold, attracting abundance. Warming things up here. The pearl. Oysters is coming through, being an aphrodisiac. Okay. So there's definitely a drawing. There's a drawing. There's quite a lot of colours here. Someone's got themselves, I feel, like a palette. Okay. And it's like they're going to be mixing some colours together here and painting this pretty picture. Let's go for it. Let's be spontaneous and have some fun then. What does the Archangel Power Tarot want to say? Queen of Gabriel. Okay, so Tangerine. Let's liven her up. Passionate, charming, brilliant and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So this feels very much like a masculine energy again, helping to inspire you. Helping you to, with their healing power, which they've activated, and attracting abundance. I feel like you're going to be on the receiving end of this divine feminine. This is maybe about them receiving via you. The more happier that you are, divine feminine, the divine masculine may have clocked on that he's actually more abundant. And it's dependent upon your mood. So that would make a lot of sense. So they're going to want to keep you really in a high vibing mood, because if you're not there, it's like there's a block in the abundance. So connecting to the divine pearl. So this is an attraction factor for the divine masculine. Will you keep your lady happy? That's part of the role of the divine masculine. We've been speaking about the role of the divine feminine. There is a role that the divine masculine, has to fulfill, and that is to keep his lady happy. Connect to the body, mind and soul of the divine feminine. Card number 44. Connect to the divine. It's very much connecting to the divine feminine's wisdom. She's a pearl. That's beautiful. Whew, got that out, didn't we? I was hoping these next two were not going to be that long. Okay, but not as long as that first little segment. That was coming up for about 40 minutes. Next card, Ace of Gabriel. There you are, divine feminine. You've got this spark of inspiration. So it's very much as if he needs you to lead the way, especially when it comes to your energy. A gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing and a sense of wonder. So I feel like if your energy is, if you've kind of gone within and you've pulled yourself back, this is affecting the energy between you. A sense of wonder. I felt the masculine actually wondering, what's she doing? I can't feel the vibrancy. Let's have a look at what the romance angels want to say. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this masculine's feeling the knock-on effect when you disconnect from the connection, he suffers a lack. Okay, this is interesting. Let's look at retreat. It's like he's putting the pieces together. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself. It appears that you've become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together, apart from others, will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This could mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off the phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting, interesting. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon. which could be the literal message. So there may be a deepening of commitment for, I thought it said for, but it's in brackets. So there may be a deepening of commitment, in brackets, or a new serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. And I'm feeling the Divine Masculine starting to clock on that he actually benefits from being in your, not only your energy field, but the benefits of being actually in your presence. It's like, where is she? She's not really present. And he's going to know if you're not, if something's different, if there's been a shift in your energy. Okay. My heart is beating so fast, I feel like I could cry. So this reading's kind of, I felt the last reading I could have cried, but this one, yeah, okay, right. Let's carry on. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action-based. Okay. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Okay. Let's have a look at the power of love, because it's making my heart palpitate. Acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. And it's coming on from the heart clearing, the cleansing of the heart from pile 1 here. Acceptance. That's what's occurred. Okay. What's happened? It's an acceptance of I want to say it's an acceptance of the way things are, but I feel like what's happened is it's not so much about how things are. The Divine Feminine is just focusing on how things were. She has kind of nothing else to make her think otherwise. But that's changing. There's an acceptance here. Throughout your sojourn on Earth, you will be presented with many obstacles and lessons that will test you. One of the most beautiful parts of life is its unpredictability. And that's what actually it is. It's because this is going to be a shock for the Divine Feminine, because it's like she kind of had accepted the situation and energetically moved on. Nothing is permanent. Everything is constantly moving and evolving, especially you. In your life, you can progress faster spiritually by being open to the ebb and flow of events and the twists and turns that your soul companions, the fellow humans on your journey, provide. So there's kind of been a twist in the towel here. Now is the time to become aware of this gift and acknowledge that these moments are not stumbling blocks, but merely opportunities to grow. Although circumstances may seem different and worrisome, it doesn't say different, it said they may seem difficult and worrisome. If you look at the bigger picture and live for the present moment, you can easily follow the natural course of life. But don't let the mindset of acceptance distract you from your ability to change the situations that hinder your soul's growth. You are always in charge. And I feel this is the Divine Masculine taking back that power now. It's that birdie again. He stopped now. I could hear him doing the same little rhythm as yesterday. I'm drawn to read the blue. Activate your healing power, card number 37. Let's see if we'll be blessed with the appearance of the message. We are. There you go. We are blessed. Blue activates healing powers. It increases vitality and has a calming effect when people feel nervous, manic, or overexcited. It also contains antiseptic qualities that heal burns, stop bleeding, and relieve fevers. Blue can even increase your metabolism. Use the blue sword of light to assist you in healing your body. I actually feel like the Divine Masculine has the Archangel Michael with him. Okay. With the sword of resurrection. Blue ray healing. Imagine you have a blue sword of light. At the tip of the sword, there is a blue star, which has incredible healing power. When the star touches any area that is sick, it dissolves the sickness out of your body. Use the blue sword of light to relieve fevers, stop bleeding, heal burns, and clear skin problems. A lot of us are suffering from skin problems at the moment, so it's kind of coming out of the Divine Feminine, this deep purge. And I really do feel as if the masculine's trying to do whatever he can to help heal the situation. It's like he's taking responsibility. Okay. For his part that he needs to play in this. So use the blue sword of light to relieve fevers, stop bleeding, heal burns, and clear skin problems. Say, Divine Sword of Light, heal, purify, and regenerate this area. Repeat this statement several times for about 2 minutes until you feel better. Okay, there it is opposite the green. Let's have a look at the Archangel Oracle messages. You have 2. Take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Okay, I feel like this is the masculine here. Needing to take back his power. I've got the power. Snap. You are a luminary, a sage, a wise one, a high priestess, high priest. Slash, that actually kind of, it doesn't say a high priestess, a high priest, it's high priestess / high priest. A wizard and a supreme manifester. Now is the time to summon up your spiritual strength and power and put your authority into action, lovingly and firmly. So he's affirming. This masculine's knowing what he's doing or wanting to do. He's known what he's wanting to create, and that's a space of harmony, bliss between you both. Lovingly and firmly transform your intentions into reality. Say prayers about your intentions and ask for guidance and signs to shape your manifestations to the highest possible level. So working with Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel's name means secrets of God, and this angel will help you understand esoteric spiritual ideas and apply them in practical ways. Call upon Raziel to assist your alchemical work to turn ideas into gold. Attract abundance. He has an idea. It involves you. You're the pearl. The next message is indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. There's a very loving, fatherly energy coming from the Divine Masculine as if he wants to take care of you as his own child. It's a sensitive energy. Okay. So it's like he's seeing the innocence within you and actually wanting to comfort you as you would a child. Okay. Indigo. I was going to say as you would a child if you knew that they were alone. So he feels like it's his responsibility. And it's like he's left you alone for too long. That's beautiful. We're going to get a journey of love. Okay. But your life purpose involves helping and teaching children. You're here to help those children retain and amplify their psychic and spiritual gifts. It's no different. The same applies, his responsibility towards you as well, to help you keep on track. Educate adults about natural and chemical-free ways to feed and raise these special children. The very young crystal children and the slightly older indigo children are important to the future of this planet. You can help ensure their bright future, and I will help you. He's understanding the importance, okay, of making sure that his ladies kept happy. So working with Archangel Metatron. If you feel drawn to help children, your own, or children in general, ask Metatron for an assignment that mirrors your natural talents and interests. Metatron works closely with psychic and sensitive kids, and he loves to help adults help these children. If you need more time, money, ideas, contacts, or other support for this mission, call upon Metatron. He'll help you manifest your needs so your focus can be directed towards his beloved crystal and indigo children. So it does look like this is being put onto the top priority of the Divine Masculines list. What's interesting, I did see when I pulled the first card, you can see it when I'm actually doing the poll, is that I started off with the chocolate side. I was working this way, and I could see what the Archangel guidance was. It kind of showed me. I was going to lay it down, and it was the leadership card, which is next. So it's going to be interesting to see what the next message is, because I do know it contains the leadership card, which is next in line, in order. Journey of Love. As promised. I feel like the Divine Masculine has been promised that it's all going to work out. He's known what he's needing to do. Okay. It's looking like he's going to be acting very spontaneously and bringing fun into your life to uplift you, Divine Feminine. Towering Magnificence is the card. Card number 30. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form yet exists within all forms. It is humbling and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witness to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service, which your heart craves. You are ready. And it's like the divine's masculine, the divine son himself. The divine masculine soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. And that's you, Divine Feminine. I want to give you devotion, total dedication, and a lot of devotion. Ooh. This oracle brings you comfort. That your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence is 77, page number 77. Did we have to interrupt? Well, it seems appropriate. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence is happening now, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking place. Okay, the poem. Mighty sentinels, connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. So full of goosebumps. Okay, let's do poem number 3. Let's get this done. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Chocolate, nourish your body and soul. Yes, please. How yummy does that look? It looks nice and warm as well, doesn't it? Warm chocolate. And then we have aqua, experience, peace and calm, card number 33. Right, this is the energy of death. Death by chocolate. It happens to some. Death by chocolate. And then we have card number 33, which takes me straight to the last 2 messages, which is, we are on pole 3, aren't we? Of course. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Which takes me to connecting to your mind, body and soul. So experience peace and calm. Not much more to say with that part. Power tarot, well, we have a masculine. He's on his horse. And he's got his flag. And knights in white satin. The wolf. He's a horse. He's a wolf. It says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. So I can kind of hear him. I can hear him howling, but it's like healing howling. A wolf. There's a wolf call. Knights in white satin. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. I feel like he's seen you as the angel. Okay, time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships or promotions. So there's been the acknowledgement here and it's like he's on his way. Looks very much yin-yang on that horse, with the black with the white. Let's have a look at what the romance angels want to say. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Feels like it's time. And the Divine Masculine has acknowledged that he's held himself back from actually communicating. It's like he closed that door on communication. And it's like now he's wanting to actually talk. It's important because I feel like his flow of abundance is affected via your vibration and what really you're thinking or feeling. Okay, that little doorway with the blue, which took me to the throat chakra. Heart-to-heart conversations. Calling in your soulmate is what I was taken to. I'm calling in my soulmate, howling at the moon. Looks like he's trying any method that he can possibly, even if he can't get his hands on it. Well, there's the moon. Let's try the moon and we'll try the stars. And now he wants to try communicating. I feel vocally, through the heart, so he's feeling it. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the romance angels. You've been harbouring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation, however, it will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. And that's why the Divine Masculine stays away. He doesn't want to upset the Divine Feminine at all. He doesn't like that. That plays heavy on his heart. So he stays away instead of actually facing that fear. Okay. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counsellor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and towards resolution. Okay. I actually feel as if, maybe outside counselling has been sought. Okay. And it may not have cleared up. I found that outside counselling doesn't really clear up what the core issue is, because the core issue is really residing within myself. And it's quite well known that you can go to counsellors and not actually tell them the truth. Now, the only person that knows the truth is you and God, the divine. And I feel like both the divine feminine and the divine masculine have kind of gone within, had a good chat with the divine counsel, and are following what they're being guided to do, as in their next steps. So whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. So it's like that was necessary and I feel like the messages have been sent, like via telepathy, via can you feel my heart, the signs of synchronizations, but this is actually taking its toll on the divine masculine, and he's going to kind of have to pay the fee, which is to cough up, speak up, because I feel like he's been really strongly affected, like his health, and he's pinpointed the cause. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. And there's needs that the divine masculine wants to meet. He wants to meet those needs. So he's wanting to know really what's going on with you, divine feminine, but also wanting you to know what's going on with him. Let's have a look at the power of love. Let's see what we're activating here. Evolution. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Life in the physical dimension is all about your soul's evolution. And you now understand that the quickest way to evolve is to utilise the energy of love in all you do. Every day you are presented with opportunities to project your loving energy tempered with understanding. Acknowledge each day that allows you to become aware of the world around you, offering you the chance to expand spiritually. Look upon each experience and person as something you need to learn from, because that is what you signed up for. That's why you are here. You spiritually evolve when knowledge gained through application of lessons and integration of truths resonates within your being. It can be difficult to grow without stepping outside your comfort zone, and this is where the virtues of faith and hope are tested, and you embrace the conviction that everything works out for good. The power of love is the infinite truth. With this power, you are not influenced by judgment or bitterness. With it, all things are understood, accepted, and forgiven. When aligned with love, you are able to see the common threads running through everyone and everything, and you become aware that all is a part of a greater whole. The mindfulness that truth is bigger than your ego, as well as gratitude for every experience you have, is an important aspect of your evolution. Okay. Archangel Oracle, leadership. Oh, we already knew this. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And it's not the divine feminine here picking up that trumpet. Actually, felt like it was Stonehenge. Okay. It's being given to you, divine masculine, the trumpet, for you to step forward. So let's have a look at this leadership here. So you have a trumpet here, you've got a flag. I feel like she's pointing for you to surrender to the truth. Okay, let's go to leadership. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, and many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a loving example of following one's divine guidance. I like it. Working with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and this phrase describes you as well. Regardless of your background, you have God's strength pouring through you at all times. Gabriel can help you fearlessly tap into this power. She'll reassure you that it's safe for you to be powerful and protect you in all ways. Gabriel's aura is copper, like her trumpet. When you wear the crystal stone citrine or the precious metal copper, you readily connect with her energy. Now, how do we finish? Pile 3. The Mother Mary. She came to me. She comes to me. This was an interesting Sunday service. Okay, pile 3. 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep breath. Hold it. And slowly let it out. Our Lady of Sacred Union. You might need to do it again. I still feel the heart beating extremely fast. Okay. There is conflict occurring within you, and perhaps you see this reflected in your world. There are warring opposites trying to find a way to be together in peace. It is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are doing something right. You are growing. I will keep you safe. I will ensure you find the way by which all can function in harmony. Trust me as I guide you into sacred union within yourself and with the world around you. Do not give up, beloved. Harmony will find its way into your heart soon. Sometimes choices need to be made between this way or that. Sometimes this is healthy and essential for our growth. Yet there are other times when a choice of inclusion, choosing both this way and that, is the way through which we can best grow. A choice of inclusion allows us to learn how to bring apparently opposing forces together into harmony within us and in our world. This might be showing up a completely internal issue for you. Perhaps you are dealing with conflicting desires for a family and love relationship, and to feel safe and secure internally in that community. But at the same time, you are longing for independence and freedom to explore and express yourself and your creativity in the world. Perhaps that inner struggle of coming together is far more subtle and difficult to pinpoint. A sense that you want to live your life lightly and with joy, but also that you really want to know and be who you are, to not hide yourself from yourself or anyone else, even if that means expressing anger or sadness or fear. You might be trying to find a way to be both the mother and the lover, or the father and the friend. You might be trying to find a way to be the healer and the vulnerable one who needs healing, love and support too, despite all your strength. This might also be an issue that is reflected in your physical world. Perhaps you are trying to decide on relationship issues, such as whether to proceed into marriage, or are wondering how to build a better relationship with yourself. Perhaps you are trying to bring your head and heart together so that your life feels aligned and moving in the one direction, rather than feeling pulled apart by competing demands on your time and energy. Our Lady of Sacred Union shows up when we are working on finding a way through opposition and disharmony and into integration and functional behaviour. Conflict can be an essential aspect of growth, like friction that creates sparks and fuels the fires of transformation. Our challenges can fire us up and give us the impetus we need to take action and be bold, or sometimes they can wear us down and lead us into emotional fatigue and depression, particularly if we feel that the challenge has been continuing on for far too long without respite or relief. No matter whether we are on fire with a passion for finding a solution, or drained and exhausted and needing the tender, nourishing grace of heaven to inspire us with the solution that we have not as yet been able to find, Our Lady is here to help. She asks you not to worry about one choice or another, but to make space in your heart for a third option, another perspective, another way to be with this issue. She says that there is always another way to be, no matter how set in stone your situation or issue may appear to be. There is always another way, another perspective, another path through the issue into resolution. Allow her to bless you with her guiding hand now as she shows you the other way through into harmony. Let's do this healing process and affirmation. You are standing with a beautiful, tall and powerful woman who is holding a golden scale. On each side of the scale, you see each of the pairs of opposites. It might be two choices that you are considering, two options in life, two ways to go, two relationships or career paths. Or it might not be that obvious to you what the choices are. It might be more a sense of not knowing exactly which way to go in your relationship or career, or how to proceed to heal a health or financial issue, for example. Eventually, your attention moves away from the two sides of the scale and rests at the centre of the scale where there is a white rose blooming with a diamond in its centre. As you gaze at that rose and diamond, it spins, creating a field of light. That light pierces into your mind and heart. It cleanses and opens your mind and heart to new possibilities, a transcendent choice. You don't have to understand it, just allow it with trust. When you are ready, say the following healing affirmation 3 times aloud if possible, or repeat it quietly in your mind if needs be. Okay. Well, we can most definitely do this 3 times aloud. You're once, twice, 3 times a lady. I'll hold up this card. The Lady of Unconditional Love, Our Lady of Sacred Union, Mother Mary, reveals the transcendent choice, the third way, in the perfect time. She blesses me with understanding and brings the angels to assist me now. I celebrate her with thanks. Blessings to the Holy Mother. The Lady of Unconditional Love, Our Lady of Sacred Union, Mother Mary, reveals the transcendent choice, the third way, in the perfect time. She blesses me with understanding and brings the angels to assist me now. I celebrate her with thanks. Blessings to the Holy Mother. One more time. 3 cheers, that's what it felt like. 3 cheers for the Holy Mother. Hip, hip. The Lady of Unconditional Love, Our Lady of Sacred Union, Mother Mary, reveals the transcendent choice, the third way, in the perfect time. She blesses me with understanding and brings the angels to assist me now. I celebrate her with thanks. Blessings to the Holy Mother. Have yourself a beautiful Sunday, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, it was 4141. Okay. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.